upload speed, Dane?
Very slow.
I don't know off the top of my head.
4
Yeah, it's slow though.
gigabytes a second.
Not fast.
Are you making chip dip?
I am. I was just dipping
Can I
my.
have a chip?
Yeah. Want to dip it?
No.
Just non-dipped chip? Yeah.
All right.
Ew, but.
Why
Why couldn't I do that for you?
Do you sound good, Dane? Hi, Dane.
Is that my ugly voice I'm hearing right now?
Hi. Wow, that's laggy.
Scott has a bad echo.
Really.
Oh man, 2
Scott, can you
pinks.
talk again?
What?
Yeah.
What?
What's up?
Gross.
Bad echo.
Scott, it's probably just coming through our microphones.
Hang on, there's a bit of a delay. Oh no, the only reason Scott has an echo is because
That's a lucky.
the speaker.
That's a lucky pack, you dude.
Maybe you should put
What
Scott
if I
over
do
there.
Put the speaker all the
Man,
way
did you
over
get 2 pinks?
I did.
That's a good pack.
I don't like the pinks.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That
I
would've
want a
been-
cherry.
Oh, cherries
Okay.
are my all-time.
So
Yeah.
the
The thing
way
is
I
this
want to
thing.
do this
not
this
bad, I'll still
campaign
eat 'em.
It's still a good one. It's still a good one.
is have everybody talk over everybody at once. That's how I want to do this campaign.
You can do that.
Everybody talk. Go, 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 go.
Hello.
La, 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 la.
Okay.
Scott's good.
So we're gonna do this very, very turn-based and very D&D.
All right.
But if you guys need to communicate with each other, you can. But we're gonna do it very turn-based.
Okay.
Oh God, my voice.
Okay. All right, we ready?
I hate that so
And
much.
play us in.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm okay with that. A little higher. Oh, feels so good. I want one. We should get one. I'm sold.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the Brewbarian Happy Hour, the podcast, the Twitch stream, the YouTube's, the online web presence.
It's great.
My name
Yeah.
is Reed, and I'll be your host for the evening, along with my co-hosts, Emma, Scott,
Hi.
Leon,
Hi.
Dane,
What's up?
and your dungeon master for the evening, Tyler.
Hi, I'm back. Everybody knows me as the terrible DM, and I
The
am.
dungeon master, the master of the dungeons.
Can't be worse than mine.
Yours was great, Emmeline.
Awful.
That was pretty dope.
It was my
And
first. It was my first
It
time.
was
DMing.
pretty in depth. And
This will be
you
my
had
bad.
a world in your head.
4th time DMing,
4th total
I think. I don't know.
in your whole life.
We've been playing D&D for 5 years now.
Yeah, it's
So,
A lot of years, guys.
The first time that you DM'd when I was around, it was the fish-inspired one.
Aw, the fishies.
that was a good one. No, like Fish the band.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
That was
Even
dope.
cuter.
It was based off
I
of
am just a flea. Just a
it was based off
One of
of
their songs.
one of their things. Anyways.
One of their things.
flea. Moving on.
Whatever fish does. We're a Dungeons and Dragons podcast and also a beer drinking mostly a beer drinking event.
99%.
Most of it's just drinking beer.
And
Bullshitting
our
That's
way
the other
through
1%.
D&D.
and bullshitting D&D. Tonight, we're bullshitting D&D to the next level. We're going real. It's going to be a little less bullshit
next
this time.
level.
And tonight, we're also drinking a bunch of crowlers. Is our jam.
We're crawling around.
We got crowled up. I'm drinking.
They're all from Peakview.
Yeah, Peakview
Two are from
and
Chain.
Chain.
Oh.
2 are from Chain.
Chain Reaction Brewery Company and a Peakview Brewery.
The fake of you.
I'm drinking from Peakview. It is the hibiscus
Mango.
mango hibiscus blonde. It's pretty damn all right. It's real fruity like you'd want it to be, and nice and hibiscusy. Yeah, this is fresh. This is on point.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, I dig it. I'll give it a solid 7.5.
That's pretty high. It's a pretty high rating. I would not give. I'd give it like a 6, but it's pretty good.
I'm into it.
I'm a harsh critic.
I like sour beers a lot. That's kind of just my jam right now, and this is doing me pretty good. Or like up on, it's almost a sour, I'd say. It's just citrusy enough, fruity enough, but it's you still know it's a blonde. Yeah, I like it.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's some tartness from that flour for sure. I want to brew it really bad.
What are you drinking?
Me?
Yes.
I am on a chain reaction favorite of the Blackberry Impact. It is a brute style. 11%? It can't be 11. No, 6.1. 6.1%.
6.1.
It's pretty sessionable. And it is damn good, yo. I didn't used to like it as much, but I think my palate has been a bit refined lately. It's good. I'd give it a 7.
All right.
Solid 7. Got good blackberry, but it's not overly blackberry.
And fancy new stickers.
I know. They're doing it right over there. It's on fire. It's a blackberry that is a meteor. That's coming into Earth.
Badass. I like it.
Pretty cool.
I like it.
Huh.
Hey, what are you drinking?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask Tyler next.
Well, he looks really, really busy right now.
He does look busy.
I was giving him another minute.
I'm drinking the pumpkin pie ale from Peakview. It's pretty good. I like it.
It's dark. For an ale?
Yeah, it
It's
is
a
kind of
dark
dark.
ale.
It's yummy. I mean, it tastes like it sounds. It tastes like pumpkin pie, which I'm a big fan of, even though it's January. I think we should have pumpkin pie year round.
I agree with that shit.
Okay.
Pumpkin should be a year-round.
Year round.
I agree.
I'd give it 7.5 out of 10.
7.5 out of 5. That's a good rating.
That's pretty high, man. That's pretty high. That's a 120%.
Give it a 7.5 out of 7 plus 3.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That sounds like
I don't think there's any pumpkin in it. I think it's just like the spices.
Yeah.
Game doesn't even have a
It is
beverage.
very spicy.
Yeah, it is. It's good though.
Do you want me to get you a cup of water? Do you want Emma
So that
to
he
get you a
can,
cup
so
of
that he
water?
can rate it 100%.
What about
10 out of 10.
what about a cup of water with
Ice in it?
nerds in it, and we'll stir it up. It'll be like Kool-Aid.
And Skittles.
And Skittles. What about Skittle
Maybe
water?
some sweethearts and some water.
What about
Let's dump them
Skittles
all
and
in
vodka?
water.
Oh my god! And just let them sit and see
We
what
could
happens.
blend them. Maybe
I've
Dane has a
actually
blender.
always wanted to try and like do shit with candy, like
Well, you can put it
melt
in vodka.
and stuff.
You put
You
it in
could.
vodka and infuse the vodka.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Scott, you have a crowler tonight too.
I have a growler.
Oh, full bore.
Ooh, even better than us. He's one upping us.
All the way to the bank. What
All right.
flavor?
Let's hear about it, Scott. Tell us all about it.
Tell us about it.
I went to this place about half a mile away from me called 51st State Brewing Company, and I picked up a growler of 3 Vagabonds. It is an American lager, and I'm going with what the quote from the site: an American lager that is refreshing, light-bodied, and highly carbonated. This slightly malty, crisp finished lager has very little hop aroma, and it is pretty good. I think it could use a little bit more flavor to it, but after having it a little bit more, I'd say it's fine the way it is. I'd give it a 7.5.
All right. I think those ones with a little less, with like not as much flavor is more sessionable because you can just
Yeah.
pound the whole thing and it's not overwhelming.
Yeah.
Nice. So you'll be slurring by the end of the night.
No, I'm sticking with the one jar. I
Oh, okay.
divvied it up into 5 mason jars and put them in paper bags.
That's the way to do it.
Your microphone.
Paper bagging it, mason jar in it.
I was trying to not have.
And you gotta scoot closer.
I like it. Hell yeah, 7.5. What brewery was it again?
There you go.
51st State Brewing Company here in Kingsford, Michigan.
51st State, Kingsford, Michigan.
Yep, it's
State.
near the airport.
Oh, nice. All the way out there in the airport. Tyler, what are you drinking? Tyler.
Sorry, there's a lag.
First person live.
Real life
I
like.
can't hear you right now.
I'm drinking a Chain Reaction Brewing Company Slaughtermelon. It is a watermelon ginger wheat beer.
There's ginger in it.
It's one of my favorites.
I didn't know they had ginger in it. That's awesome.
It's a 6.2% ABV. I rate it like a 7 out of 10.
All right.
It's a summer slammer,
Yeah.
It's winter.
but it's winter. Yeah,
It's the
I
fucking
like it
dead
a
middle of
lot
winter.
in the winter or in the summer.
Yeah.
Kind of changes the rating in the summer.
Snowing
Yeah.
all day today.
It's just
Is this also a bottle opener too?
Looks like it.
No, that thing will break if you try and open it.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
So we have exciting beer news in the works.
Yeah, you guys are gonna get to brew a beer with 2 places.
Yes.
You motherfuckers.
yeah.
Whoa.
Lucky
Whoa.
mofos in here.
So we're brewing next week. No,
No, the week. No.
The
2
week
weeks from now,
Uh-huh,
the 14th.
The 14th.
That's
We're gonna
that's a
brew. Hold on.
Tuesday.
Oh,
A
shit.
Tuesday.
Let
That's
me
a
see what
Tuesday.
we're gonna brew.
You
Can't
guys
make-
down for that?
Can't make
Oh,
Tuesday.
man, you got work, huh?
I
Yeah,
can
I
make
don't
it.
work in the state.
He
Apparently.
doesn't. In the state? You're gonna be
Works
out of
in
state?
Mexico.
They
Okay.
put me on airplanes all the time.
That's right. They're literally flying you out all the
So,
time.
We're gonna brew a milkshake IPA.
not my favorite.
Not my favorite.
Hell yeah.
You're fine. Well, there will be more.
Well, yeah, we will try. We'll get one of those mason
Okay,
jars
hold
and
on.
brown pass them back.
And go.
And don't forget some dry ice.
Yeah.
It'll freeze it, won't it? Dry ice.
No, rice is great for that.
Okay, so
Actually, no, a beer, not out. No, I was thinking vodka.
So
Or
we're
something.
gonna brew a vanilla milkshake IPA with Amarillo and Mosaic hops with orange puree, vanilla, and lactose.
Amarillo hops or
Amarillo hops.
huh? All right.
And then
That's actually we don't ever brew anything with Amarillo.
I know,
That's
it's a
weird. That's
first
not
one.
for us at all.
yeah, so
We
that's
usually
gonna
do
be with
Mosaic.
Peakview. And then after that, we're gonna brew a beer again with Chain Reaction, but we're doing Potion of Fire Breath.
Yeah.
It's,
Potion of fire breath.
it's the what is it?
It's gonna be Imperial Ghost Pepper
Milk stout.
What?
Milk Stout.
Yeah.
Dude, that's gonna be a
An
crazy
imperial,
beer.
so it'll be
gonna
like
be weird.
9%.
It's gonna be like a
Yeah.
gnarly beer.
My
funny.
my original dream for it was it to be like insanely imperial, like like heavy, like try and get it up there 14% or something. But that's the point is like
That's hard.
when you don't buy like a whole glass of it. Yeah, you don't buy like a whole glass. You're getting like a double shot of it, and it's also like fiery as fuck.
Ghost pepper.
I don't think it'd sell very well, but
It'll be one of those like everybody will be
yeah.
interested. to
Well,
try.
no, it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to have lactose. It'll
So
just
I was
be.
gonna say, if it's got lactose and ghost pepper, you're just
It
gonna
should
shit.
balance, yeah.
Yeah. It'll be
milk is-
creamy, like
Yeah, the
Because if
cream,
you're
the
lactose
cream.
intolerant,
Oh yeah, no.
then it's
Plus the
gonna-
pepper,
yeah,
yeah.
that's just gonna
that would
fuck
be a
you.
lot.
It's the fire
Yeah,
shits. The
fuck
potion
you.
of fire
But in
shits.
terms of like the pepper versus the lactose mellows
Yeah.
it usually. But if you lactose, that's
We'll see.
Ooh, you'll shit yourself.
This one's a big
hard,
experiment.
buddy.
So
No?
Zach said
Oh,
that
fire after that one.
he got ghost pepper sugar
What?
meant for like making whatever you make sugar and pepper with. What would it be
What?
like?
Like the rims on things.
No, like yeah, that would work or marinades.
Damn.
Huh.
So we're gonna use that,
That's nuts.
and
Not fresh
then
peppers.
So it won't be like super.
and he
spicy,
has
it'll be
pure
sweeter.
ghost pepper extract as well.
Holy shit!
Fuck
Okay,
yeah.
that'll
So
fuck
it's
you.
awesome that I
Where
brought
do
it
you
up.
get
That will
that?
fuck
I don't
you.
know.
It's this weird brewer
But-
thing. They always get these weird extracts from everywhere. Like
But-
we just got a jalapeno
But
pineapple.
but next week we'll find out when we're doing that, and then once we do that beer, the launch of it is going to be a game night, to where we'll have people
Game night.
come in
Dungeons
and
Dragons.
attempt to play like a really easy Dungeons and Dragons, kind of like this campaign we're doing today with our map setup.
Those are fun.
Or
So it'll get people involved.
they could have their own table and do their own thing.
And they can all go fuck off.
Yeah,
Just
they
kidding.
go fuck themselves.
Well, considering
could
that
have
was a
multiple tables.
request from
No,
the
Jack
owner
wanted us
of
to
the
do that, yeah. Or was it Zach?
Zach,
Okay.
yeah.
Right
So he
on.
wanted you guys to like host one where you like help people learn
Ah.
how to play together. So
That's
everybody's
fair.
With you.
We also have
Guess that's
simplified
fair.
character sheets on the.
I mean, you're getting a beer, so
Yeah.
Get
So
a
that's
brew beer.
rock and
2
roll.
beers in 2020.
Nice.
2 beers, you guys. That's big for you guys. You guys did one last year that I'm really sad I missed.
And then we'll have to do a getting drunk, learning drunk on how to brew beer.
Okay, so I really want
I
to
got a big brew kit.
binge watch all your guys' drunk, getting drunk, and learning drunk, so you know.
Yeah,
I'm
those were nuts.
obsessed with them. They're great. There needs to be more of them.
Could have been a show.
It's so good.
They are great.
It literally
Could
could
be a
have been
show.
a fucking show. You guys could
I
have
learned
beat
a
those
lot.
people that did that fucking like meat whatever. It was like the meat YouTube where they were like
Oh.
cooking all this stuff with
Epic
meat.
mealtime.
Epic mealtime.
Yeah.
You guys could have been the better epic mealtime, guys.
Man, it's
Well, we
just-
still can be. We
You
have to
still
bring-
can.
That was just season 1. We need to bring it back
Yeah.
to season. Why are you shaking your head now?
That's
'Cause
not.
it would-
I
could've been
mean,
amazing.
I'll do. Yeah, I'll do it. It's just hard.
Why?
It was time consuming.
Is it time consuming?
I'll
It was-
edit stuff now too.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh,
you are
yeah.
dying today.
I'll cook another meal for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Scott, your meal cooking is my favorite thing in the world.
That
These are my
video
favorite videos. What was the one?
highlight of our.
I
That was
literally was like crying laughing watching it.
Yeah,
It
that
was
one was-
so fucking
They
funny.
Definitely
What
the
were you guys
finale.
making?
Hilarious.
Scott was making something and you guys were all just basically being butts the whole time. That was pretty much the video.
That's what the
God.
show's supposed to be about, though.
Yeah, it was awesome.
One
Like, it was
person's
the
trying to
perfect
cook something,
thing.
Everyone else is just
Fucking
trying to, like,
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was perfect.
That's
But-
when we need to make the
It
show.
was
Greg and I
so
cut the beer.
good.
And then we both burped in sequence.
Yes, that was great. What were you guys fucking making?
Beeritos.
Burritos. That's what it was. Burritos. Loaded burritos. Oh, good times.
Hell yeah.
I love that
So
shit.
that's our beer stuff. We have
Yeah.
a lot of beer coming.
Bunch of beer stuff.
Oh, Leon, you can't make it on Tuesday.
No,
And we're gonna also start
They gave me
doing
Mexico?
more game streams and stuff too.
probably.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, tell us more
Most
about that.
likely.
So, I'm working on getting my office set up so we can do stuff in there. But then I also put a hole in my wall,
I put a hole in the wall.
and
You did not.
we ran cables through it into my living room so we can
put it
start
straight
doing
through.
Right here?
more
From his
living
office,
room
all over the
game
place.
streams. And
Is that allowed?
yeah, we're just gonna try and do
Yeah,
like party
Yeah,
streams
he
and
owns it. Okay.
fun
I was
stuff
gonna
like
say
that.
it's not a renting.
We're gonna do like
Maybe
game
LAN
streams with a bunch of our nerdiness going on and us bullshitting.
Yeah,
Oh, good old bullshitting.
just hanging out on the couch playing video games. and
Vigi
drinking.
games.
Game streams. I'm building a studio also. That'll happen someday.
Pretty much,
Do
yes, a
any
modern
of you
campaign.
WoW at all? None
I
of
don't
you?
play WoW.
I don't know, WoW.
I thought not. I thought not. I
Guild
thought
Wars
not.
2 is my MMO choice.
I'm getting back into WoW vanilla right now. I was just curious if anybody else plays.
Mine's spaceships.
Yeah.
You guys, okay, Tyler
Guild Wars
too.
and spaceships.
You guys are all really like sci-fi, like
Yeah.
very Star Trek, very like space adventure. I'm more like this, like
See, I've always been.
fantasy.
I grew up watching Star Trek, so
I was a Harry Potter girl, so I grew
I
up with, like
love
the
Harry
fantasy
Potter.
realm was my shit. Like Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter was what I grew up
just
on.
to like Lord of the
Fantasy.
Rings.
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Sci-fi.
So Lord of the Rings is more my thing than Star Trek,
I've still never seen Lord
but
of
I
the Rings.
really like Star Trek.
Or
now.
read them.
Anyway, all
Wait.
about it. All
Your
about it.
books? Just kidding. All right.
You're so funny.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with this campaign at all.
Good luck.
Make it up
I've
as
had
we go.
zero
Yeah.
time to. Okay.
If you just pretend you know what you're doing, we won't know.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
I mean, Vin will know, but like we
All right,
won't
start, guys.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. Open a random page. Okay.
Well, my hands don't work today.
Oh, beautiful.
We're
Beautiful thing.
our heroes
Because I need room.
Okay.
find themselves camping together.
No. How do you know that?
We're at a camp
They're at a
spot.
campsite.
You told us you started the campsite.
We're all camping randomly.
So
I said
imagine.
glamping site first off.
We run a glamping company where we let rich people come experience what it's like to be poor.
That is glamping.
That is glamping. No, but they still have a bunch of fucking nice shit.
Okay, can everybody tell me really quick what level your characters are at, so I know how to
8.
make.
8.
Oh my God,
We're all 80s.
Scott,
Yeah, 8.
7.
Okay. Go make yourself 8.
You're
right?
the young guy.
Go be 8 now.
in the room.
So we're back to our old. You guys are back to your old characters. I'm not part of this game. I'm the DM.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you for telling us.
Oh.
We didn't know.
So y'all are sitting down by a campfire. You're on an expensive work retreat for glamping.
Glamping.
You're sitting around the fire, and all of a sudden, you guys just like are like, "Wow, where were we last, and why are we here now?"
Who roofied us?
Holy shit.
Who slipped the roofie into
Bildaro,
the tequila?
after the last adventure, Bildaro decided to go live in the forest.
So,
Alright.
yes.
But maybe.
So where's Bildaro at?
He just woke up and he was like, "What's
Right now?
Yeah.
He's over there.
Okay. How did you get back with the group, Bildaro?
I think I was in the forest. You guys just showed up
Okay.
in my
This is
home.
Bildaro's class.
This is my home.
Kinda wandered out to-
Is this Bildaro?
I came to live here to get away from everyone. I don't know why you guys came, but I will host you on my property in the forest.
I don't know why we're
This is
here
your-
either.
your property.
Oh, I forgot what Wait, what was my accent?
I think it was Australian.
No,
Wasn't
that
it?
was.
That was Ashley.
I'm Baxter.
That was Ashley.
Baxter was, yeah, like a.
Oh,
Ashley died.
Baxter
Southern.
was supposed to be like Malcolm Reynolds.
Yes, he was.
Shut up.
Yeah, Mal. He's like, I don't know how it got here. Last I remember, I've been experimenting with potatoes and electricity and potato vodka, and I made those, those interdimensional portals, but it's all gone. I don't know where we're at.
First of all, you
Nice.
meant like potato, like experimenting with potatoes, like sexually. I was like, oh,
That too.
okay,
That's,
all right.
What have you
You
learned?
do you.
The what?
Care to share?
Yeah, like how do you do it?
So as you guys are just bantering back and forth, all of a sudden the campfire in front of you gets really, really bright and poofs in a giant like mushroom cloud of flames, and all you guys hear is, "Hey guys, what the hell y'all doing here?"
Oh god, it's flame.
And a little fireball with eyes pops out of the flames, and he looks and he's like, "Who are you guys? I've heard of adventurers like you before, and they caused a lot of trouble, but you guys don't look like you caused any trouble. Who are you?"
Clearly don't
Aren't
know us
we-
very well.
Are we the Dales of Ale?
Yeah, we're the Dales of Ale.
We are the Dales of Ale.
We enjoy beer, my good sir. It's about all we know. Who are you people?
Savior of many towns.
Was I gonna be using Kendra or Brohaz?
Whoever you want.
Whoever you want, you pick.
Alright, I'll go with Brohaz. I haven't
Okay.
played with him in a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say no more centaur.
So this little fireball, not even a fire imp, it's a fireball, pops out of the flames and says to you guys, "Who are y'all? What are you doing out in the fire or in the woods like this?
I live out here. This is where I live.
What is your name there?"
Bill.
"Bill,
Bildaro.
You sure-
Joe Bob, Bill Bob.
Bill
you
here.
surely look like an interesting
I
character."
guess
Thanks.
I'm echoey.
A little, just a smidge.
Hi, I'm Bill. How are you doing, Echoey?
Oh, dad jokes.
What should I do?
I don't know. I'm on a different laptop this time, so we're trying to work out kinks.
Good old kinks.
I'm pretty sure it's just.
Ooh,
Hey,
kinks.
don't kink shame anyone.
Kinky.
No kink shaming around here. Get it? Get the joke?
So, funny thing about Scott is that he is a still photo, and I can't figure out how to get his video on there.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Yeah, I'm gonna work on
Is it a good picture?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
figure
got
this out
this.
next week
You got this.
because we already started late today. So he goes, "Oh, Bill, you seem like a real interesting fella. Why don't you tell me more about you?"
I'm just Bill.
Alrighty then.
You remind me of
No.
the Schoolhouse
Bill's-
Rock thing. I'm just a Bill.
I'm living out here in the forest trying to be alone.
I'm just
All of a sudden, all these people show up unannounced. Didn't even have time to clean my house
He's just.
before you showed up, and now we're hanging out. Who the fuck are you?
I think we're on a work retreat, right?
We are.
Oh, the work retreat.
Our company's paid for this.
We are the Dales of Ale.
What do we do? What exactly is our company
So,
that we work for?
We save towns by destroying them.
That's a pretty good
who's
job.
that chatty one over there?
The one who can't stop talking?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's that?
I don't know. Nobody. I don't know who he's talking about. Who is he talking about?
You.
What?
You?
I
Was he talking
guess.
about you?
Who are you, Miss Chatty one?
I don't know who I am. I have amnesia. I don't know how I got here. Who are you people?
Well, it says on that sheet of paper there your name. In case you forgot.
What
who
piece
you
of
are.
paper? Who? Where? When? What are you
Why?
talking about, stranger? No, not why. No, why.
You have a name tag.
Okay, well, it seems like
Says
this
here
person
that
doesn't
my-
want to talk.
My
so-
name is Ms. Malty Mouthfeel?
Malty Mouthfeel.
What the
Malty?
hell?
Oh, malty.
Who am I?
Malty mouthfeel of the mouthfeels.
The Mouthfeel. My cousin's name is Hoppy. I don't know if you know him.
Oh, it sounds familiar.
I think you
Mr.
guys may have met him before.
I'm sure we have.
Is Hoppy a Southern accent?
Yes.
Alrighty, he's my cousin.
Texan?
He done married my ma.
What?
Whoa.
I was gonna say he's your cousin,
You are
but
his child?
No, he's my cousin, and he married my ma.
that's weird.
So he's your cousin.
South for you. Just kidding.
Boy, that is a little weird there.
Mouthfeels must be from Alabama.
We are the Alabama Mouthfeels.
Don't put Hoppy Mouthfeel. Don't slander his name,
Ruin
okay?
his canon.
Please don't ruin his canon. Mr. Cowboy over there, you look like a cowboy.
Well, yeah.
I'm not. That's not how this guy talks. You look like a cowboy over there. What's your name?
Well, I'm a Baxter Canton, and
Baxter Canton.
I'm a wizard. I'm Baxter Canton the White.
A lot of Southerns around here.
Yeah, it truly is.
Truly are. Howdy do. I tip my hat to you, sir.
Howdy doody.
Fellow Southerner.
I make potato vodka on my potato farm until we ended up
Alright.
saving the world, and I realized we need to make portals. I think that's what I was doing last. I stayed at the laboratory, and now I use potatoes
Potato
to make
portals, yep. mhm.
Out of vodka?
Them, they're potato
I don't know.
portals.
There's something to do with electricity. and
If you
potatoes.
drink
That
enough
sounds
vodka,
right. That
everything's
sounds
a
right
portal.
to me.
Now I'm a scientist. Because for
Potato
some
portals?
reason, Bax was really smart. Oh, yeah, he was really smart. He has 18 intelligence.
Genius.
So he's a weird cowboy, mad scientist-ish wizard.
So smart.
I have 2 holstered wands
Yes.
and a big watt duster.
And you, Mr.
Fantastic.
Fellow, sitting over there next to Bill. Who are you?
My name's Sil.
I'm just a bill. I'm just a
Sil and Bill.
That's pretty much all you need to know about me.
What's your name, stranger?
Silly.
Seal?
What do
You
you
go
look
silly.
like?
All right, Sylvia.
There's some dust in the way. I can't
Sil.
see. What do you
What
look
do
like?
you look like?
Silver Dragonborn.
Ooh.
Don't wear a shirt, I only wear pants.
Nice.
I always forget what the Dragonborns are.
Fuck yeah.
Dragonborns are like humanoid dragon skin people.
And as the dust dies down, we see our last guy in the back there. Last guy in the back. What are you all about?
Hey, I'm Captain Brohog.
that's cool.
With the,
Can you say your name again there? I didn't hear you.
Captain Bro.
I am Brohog Everclear.
Everclear?
Yep. Yep, you guys remember me.
We know who are you?
Yeah.
Hey now.
remember.
It's been a long time.
What color are you, Dragonborn man?
He's silver.
Dang, are you silver? That's
What?
fancy.
Not red,
I
so-
can't see through this crowd of people. What is it that you look like?
I am. I'm just a regular human.
Ish.
Well, I've been asleep for about 200 years
Like this.
until some of these guys woke me up.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. And then there was that bloody one. Remember that bloody one?
Oh yeah, I remember him.
That guy was weird.
This totally would be.
I wonder where he's at.
So,
Somewhere.
I'm sure y'all are wondering who I am and how come I gathered y'all here, and I'm sure you're
I
all
thought you
wondering.
were the voice in the sky.
I am, and I keep doing Hoppy Mouthfeel's voice. God damn it!
But I thought the fire thingy was southern too.
No, he's not.
Yeah, you look like my friend, but my friend's definitely dead.
I'm sure that y'all can't do his voice anymore. Fuck. Hey guys, I'm sure you're wondering why
just
you're all
Mr.
here.
Hanky.
Is that Towley? Are you trying to do
that's
Towley?
Towley.
Okay.
It was like Mr. Hanky, yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Pop into my head.
I'm sure you wonder why you guys are all here right now, and I'm sure you're wondering why I gathered you.
No idea.
No
Pretty
idea?
lost. Pretty
Yeah.
lost on that.
Well, my long departed brother, his name is Flame Tard McFirepants.
Well, I know that
Aw, Flame Tar.
My name is.
I know a Flame Tar.
You guys do know a Flame Tard.
Any relation?
Yeah, he's my brother,
Aw.
my dead brother.
Are you?
Aw.
guy. Yeah, sorry about that.
Whoops.
My name is Fire Tard
Oh,
McFirepants.
Oh.
That's
Ah.
really unique.
Fire Tart and Flame Pants.
Very unique.
No, because that's my brother. We share the same last name. My mom was not very, what do you say? Creative.
Yeah.
So the reason why I gathered you here, and I'm sure you're wondering how y'all got here together, is because I hand-selected you guys as you were sleeping last night and flew around all the different towns and hopped from all the different torches and all the different campfires to find you. And I pulled you in through my fire portal. Don't worry. Don't worry. I had a wizard put a spell on you so you guys didn't get burned.
yeah, damn.
You sound like freaking Santa right now.
The only thing about it is I forgot to bring your belongings.
Great.
Oh,
Thank you.
fuck.
Oh,
Appreciate
so
ya.
Nothing.
Cool.
Are
So,
you naked?
I don't need any belongings with my fists.
In your
so,
pants.
so try not to
Do I have my fists?
try not to be too mad at me, but at least I gathered you all here, and now I'm sure you're wondering why you're all here. Well,
Wasn't too concerned about it.
Well, you know, we're here.
I wasn't upset.
this land has been ravaged far and through. Really?
It
No.
It looks nice out here.
No.
That's
no.
hot.
It's pretty ravaged.
That tree's pretty big.
It's
yonder.
What happened?
they're missing their princess, and I'm sure you're wondering who.
Oh, not the princess.
Princess Orange? Or is it Peach?
I'm just kidding.
Apple.
I'm just kidding.
Pear?
That's not
Princess
at
Pear?
Pear. Princess
all. Just kidding. I know you guys know that story about the plumber who saved the princess.
The
and that
plumber.
was-
Oh, yeah.
that was
She
the joke.
kept showing up in random castles.
Yeah.
Never found her.
Weird.
Exactly.
Weird.
No, I just have a simple job for you.
Different castle.
My family is missing a gem stone. Just kidding. That was the last one too.
That was the last one?
That was the gems were in the last.
Yeah, that's
episode.
not. Yeah, don't worry about Jeff.
My family heirloom, the flame soul, has gone missing, and all the flame tards are dying across the land.
Oh, fuck. Not
poor
the flame
tards.
tards.
The flame tards are dying.
We gotta save the tards.
You gotta save all those. You gotta save our flame tards. Our heirloom is missing, and it's the only thing that keeps our flame going, if you will.
All right.
Okay.
Aw.
Okay. All right.
So
Carry on.
Fair.
yeah, so we're in this land, unnamed and unknown, uncharted and unmapped.
Is it like a different planet?
No, we're in.
We're on the same
Good old
planet.
Earth.
We're on
Whatever
good
it's
old
called.
This is classic D&D.
Whatever it's
There's no
called.
other
Yeah,
planets.
no, this is just
Yeah, this is
D&D Earth.
classic.
No spaceship
What
castles.
the fuck do they
I
call
forget
it?
what it's called. I was about to look it up right now. It's the land has got a name.
Is it Player's Handbook?
Farron, I think that might be it. That sounds right.
Yeah.
What happened?
Fair
Didn't we fly the spaceship castles?
Yeah, there was a spaceship castle.
Yeah.
And it had a time traveling sword.
Farron.
I really want
Toro.
that
Torel.
Toro.
Coral, yeah.
Toro.
Oh, the continent was.
Yes. Fair. That's actually like a country.
Hold on.
Toro is the whole giant.
The Plains, page 43.
So we're on page 43. Interesting land.
Anywho, so
Textbooks to page 40.
Everybody open
So-
your books.
So really, for now, guys, I just need you to help me find my family heirloom. It was taken by a thief. I don't know much about
I'm
him, but
not a thief.
you know, I took you to this area because this was the last time a campfire was going.
That's all you know?
All right.
Yeah,
That means he's close.
Oh shit.
it could have been a gang of thieves. Could have been a single thief.
Oh
Could have been a
man.
wizard.
Was there anything else in the area?
Sir, did you have anything
Like
to do
are
with this?
are there any
No.
there any clues about?
We have a clue that it might have been taken by Ice Smart McIce Pants.
Oh, what
Ice
a
Smart
dick.
McIce Shorts.
Fuck those ice boys.
Fuck that guy.
I'm so sick of winter.
I hate winter.
But if Ice Smarts Ice Smart, I can't do it now. What is it? Flame Tard McFire Pants. Okay, so Ice Smart Icy Pants, cold pants, cold shorts.
Yeah, this icicle dick.
He might have taken it because he wants to end our family so he can take.
He should go
Over.
suck a dick.
Rude, first of all, on
God
his
damn, he should
part.
go suck an icicle
He should go suck an icicle. A big fat one.
Big.
A big winter icicle.
and blow a carrot.
So
Blow-
so last we seen he was going north from this position, but you know, this is the only place that I could go, and it seems like yeah, that's
Has he been seen anywhere around?
he was headed north from this
Yes,
position.
that's all.
Yeah.
Just north.
All right, it's time to start being.
No.
Like it was like this, right?
Yeah, it was like that.
Oh.
I moved it.
It's time
Yeah.
to start being detectives.
All right. Dale's avail.
So
Should
with
we
this,
go north?
do we need to start rolling if we want to I want to start looking. For,
So yeah, I would like to go in order.
He's doing turns.
Okay.
So we're gonna do this very turn based, so we can all stay
very
on case.
exciting.
Yeah.
I
I'm
actually
very
love.
excited
I
about this.
love that. I think it's so classic.
So you guys want to roll for it? You
Yeah,
guys want to
sure.
roll?
Let's
Okay,
initiate.
roll against each
Unless
other.
you already
Let's
have it rolled
initiate.
written out.
Are we using our initiative from our character?
Just do initiative,
character
yes.
sheet? All right.
Initiative.
So I got 13.
We're rolling initiative.
12.
Oh, great.
18.
4. I done got land.
5,
All right.
and my name's Baxter Canton, the White.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Magic missile. Wait, do I have wands, or do I need to go find a wand, Mr. Dungeon Master?
Well, Dungeon Master cannot speak right now because he doesn't know anything. It's all flame, fire, tard, McFire Pants.
Hey, Fire Tard, do I have wands in my pocket or not? I'm too dumb to look myself.
Well, you see, I couldn't protect you guys very much, so I accidentally burnt them up.
You son of a bitch, I'll kill you for that. I mean, I'm sorry.
You can't do anything without your wands.
Damn wands.
Find something.
All right.
I can get you some. I can find you some twigs.
Yeah, I need a stick. I guess.
Sticks.
I think if we're doing it really
Roll
hardcore
for
D&D,
sticks.
I think I need to attune to a stick, and then I can use it as a magic casting device.
Yeah.
How long ago did you put that down?
Okay, so the order of this, guys,
Yesterday.
Guys.
the order of this, everybody,
Yeah, listen,
people,
We're in.
is Syl, Bill, Brohaz, Malty, Baxter.
But I got 12.
You have lower than a 3?
You did?
Yeah, I got 12.
You're
And
right.
I thought Scott got 13.
Yeah. Syl, Bill,
I think I got a
Still Bill.
I got a 4. So.
Brohaz, Malty, Baxter.
Okay.
So you're number 2.
2.
Oh wait. Ha. You're right. I see what I did.
Nature. Lots of nature.
I mean, you don't have to order us in highest to lowest. You could order us
I'll just
in lowest to highest. You
No.
could order us however you want, really. It's up
What
to
I'll
you.
do is order in the people that told me.
All right.
So okay, it's Syl, Brohaz, Bill, Malty, and Baxter. All right. So let me set the scene for you guys.
Yeah.
You guys, it's a very hilly terrain that you're on, with tons of trees and rocks. Right? Yeah, okay. Out in the distance, we're gonna call each space 2.5 feet because that is very small, a very small map.
Wait, each space
Wait,
is 2.5? Like
no,
half
double,
of that?
10,
Yeah, so 10. Okay.
10 feet.
Oh, okay.
Damn, okay.
I see
Yeah.
that.
So each space is 10 feet. You're in a very hilly area. It's like open plains, but hilly. There's trees everywhere. They're alive and well. Off in the distance, you see a faint, like, smoke ring that pops up every so often. There's a rushing river with a giant lake. Let's say that lake is, you can see the lake from here, and it's probably like 100 feet by 100 feet.
Dang.
It's a pretty big lake, right? So
Lake.
these properties are not all the same on here. That evil guy doesn't actually exist, blocking the road there.
What is he doing there?
I thought he looked very intimidating. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, you should glue more to those. Off probably about 100 feet away, you kind of see the rushing river where a path starts, and you can't really see much beyond that path because it turns into treacherous hills.
Whoa.
Yeah, and you can't see much beyond that. To your south, it is a giant cliff.
Upwards or downwards?
Upwards.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, to your south is a giant cliff that's probably about 50 feet up, and then it opens up into glorious plains that go on forever. To your east is a black open void that falls endlessly.
I'm a void. Picture me as the void.
No, it's just a bunch of open plains that kind of seamlessly go on forever. There's not really much going on in that direction.
Thanks.
Just pretty basic
We
shit.
shouldn't go that way because there's nothing.
That's ruthless.
He's brutal, dude. He's brutal.
No, it's just there's nothing much out there.
Thanks, buddy.
Just trees. But to the north, you can kind of see it's a little more interesting, a little more hilly. You kind of get the sense that you want to go there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, realistically, Flame Tard McFlame Pants. Fire Tard said you should go that direction.
All right. Fire Tard.
Yeah, so in turn-based, Syl, what would you like to do?
You're gonna have to move your webcam up a little.
Yeah, I know. It's on my laptop.
He's being a butt.
You didn't like staring at my man boobs?
I do. I like it.
I'm gonna start heading towards those trees to the north,
Okay.
and like those.
What's your movement at?
Rocks. I have. Hang on.
Probably 30.
45 feet.
Whoa.
How many?
45 feet.
Okay,
Yeah,
not
he
in this
moves
world.
quickly.
Not in this world.
Yeah, in this.
Sprinting.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna 10.
We
10.
could also help you do this.
You look like a general.
He's just like
I need to move
weeding
the
it
Where do you wanna
through
go?
all the
Is
text.
this you?
No, I'm
Oh,
the
that's
blue one.
me.
You this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, use this one.
Okay,
Okay, go ahead.
move it. He was there.
No, you're good. I just wanted to make sure because he's moving north.
Yeah, so
I wanted to help.
That guy's moved.
10,
like-
20,
Oh, you're right.
30.
Sorry. Yeah.
40, 5.
Okay, great.
Okay, 45.
No, move
Yeah.
it. I want to see you slide it.
No, it's too hard. Here.
Come on.
I
just
can't
do
do
it once.
I
Just do it
can't
one
I
time.
can't do everything.
Just one time. Just one time. Just so that I feel like you're a general.
Just gonna throw it across the table.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay, somebody else is gonna have to control
I
the
got you. I'll
slidey
do
thing.
it. I'll do it.
All right.
As someone who's not obstructed by.
That's
So
all
you reach
that.
this giant boulderous rocks.
Mm.
The largest boulder there is probably about 10 feet tall. And then you have a bunch of little boulders all around it.
Okay.
Sounds like a boulder field.
It is
Sounds like a really tall boulder.
boulderous.
Can I look around some of the
Boulderous.
nearby boulders and see if there's maybe anything that I might be able to use as a weapon? I guess I
Sure,
don't really need
yeah.
Because I can just punch everything.
Okay.
But I'll look and see.
I'm sensing a
So-
theme with your character.
Punch the rock open.
Yeah.
Mom, you don't need any weapons.
I know, but I like using quarterstaffs too. Where
Punch
is-
a quarterstaff out of that rock.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Punch.
Just a clean.
So am I
Take
doing
it out.
investigation or perception?
Do investigation because you're investigating the area.
With a 19.
Okay, wow. So you are like tossing rocks back and forth, and you're kind of creating another pile with how many you're moving because you think you see a shimmering little handle of something down below the biggest rock. So you keep digging, and hold on. I haven't looked in this in forever, so give me a second.
Oh
No
man.
worries.
Wonder. Oh.
I look back at
You
him. I'm
guys
like,
can
hey guys, I
definitely-
found a bunch of rocks. You guys want some rocks? I got rocks.
I'll take one.
Big ones, small ones,
Can I take a mediumer?
gigantic rocks.
I guess
Yeah,
I
a
could-
medium.
What color?
I got some regular gray looking rocks. There's some slightly browner rocks.
Can we get a green?
Any?
There's a couple rocks with some moss on it that are kind of
I'll
green.
take that.
That's
All right.
fair. Let's take a brown. You got a brown medium? All
Yeah, I
right.
got some
All right, I'll take it.
You
brown
said you're a
medium-sized
monk.
rocks.
I'm about that life. Give me that.
He's a
bad
monk.
Rocks everywhere.
Take. You got a roundish, medium-sized brown rock.
Yeah, I think I could probably find one of those.
Cool. If you let me know. You let me
I
know.
don't know why I have a southern accent now, but
I don't know. I think I gave you mine. Welcome to the club. But yeah, I would love if you could find me a cylindrical
Okay.
or roundish. I mean,
So you find something very,
Brown.
very silver. It's
Ooh.
like very round, like
Neat.
perfectly sphere-like round. It's shoved into the bottom of the rock really hard, but you think that
so it's like
could,
embedded into the
you
rock.
could grip your hand around it like that and give it a tug.
Can I try pulling it out?
Whoa.
Strength check.
yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like it's
pull
like
it
part of
out.
the rock, or
Yeah, pull it on out.
it's like somebody threw that.
It looks like it's just chilling. It's a
With
sphere.
a
Interesting.
13.
With the 13?
13.
Okay, so you pull it and it slides out probably about like 10 inches, and you can see it's the start of a whole entire metal staff.
That's what she said.
Mm.
The staff has like some scribing, yeah,
Scribing.
scribing on
Yeah.
it.
Where did you come up with this shit today?
There's just a skeleton
I have good
hand gripping
imagination.
it.
You're just doing this as you go?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, he's good.
He's building
So
a world in his mind.
it looks like you're not fluent in it, but you recognize the staff as dark elvish.
Mm.
You can't really pull it out much farther than you did, but you do see that it's a staff that probably goes underneath the rock,
Okay.
and it's all metal.
Nice. All right. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna hold on to it until I can try pulling.
Keep talking.
try
All right,
pulling more.
so Brohaz.
Alright, I'm gonna look for a weapon too.
Okay, so you're in the campsite. To your southeast, there is a 20 by 20 tent, as well as to your northwest, there's a 20 by 20 tent. This tent is a little tattered up and ripped, though, but the other one's in perfect condition.
I'm gonna go inside the southern tent and look for a weapon.
Which character, Scott?
Broha.
You've just moved everyone. like,
Sorry, yeah, hold on.
everyone has been like thrown around 10 to 20 feet.
We were.
All right, Scott.
So-
So
He was here.
as you enter this tent made of canvas,
20 feet away from him. Is that okay?
what's your movement, Scott?
30.
Yeah, so that's okay. So you are at the flap of the tent, and as you pull it open, you see a giant center wooden stake in the ground, and the ground is actually covered in carpet, but like medieval time carpet, so it's really just dead animal skin.
Fancy boy.
There's a bed. There's 4 beds in there, each carved out of wood with feathers and such. Dead animal carcasses as blankets. And there's 3 chests inside there and 1 bookshelf full of books and other random trinkets.
Well, I guess I'm gonna start rifling through chests.
So there's one chest as you enter the door, or enter the flap. There's another chest tucked in behind
Flap.
the 2 beds on the southeast side, and there's another chest on top of the bookshelf on the north side.
Alright, I'm gonna start off with the chest near the flap.
The chest with the flap. Okay, as soon as you get there, you notice that there's a giant lock on it.
And I do not have any thieves' tools.
You don't have anything.
Right. Alright, so... Guess I'll move on to the chest near the bookshelf.
The chest on top of the bookshelf. Okay, so the chest is... This tent is about 15 feet high, so how tall are you?
Normal humans, about 5'6".
Okay, so you reach on your tippy toes to get this chest up. Roll strength to see if you can get it off.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll strength to get off.
Get strength to get it off.
Normally how that goes, I guess.
Alright.
How much?
Actually, no, it's not normally how that goes.
What was it, Scott?
16.
Okay, so you slide this chest off just barely, and you pick it up, and it's probably about 30 pounds, so it's pretty heavy, so it comes down pretty heavily. And on this chest, it's just made of wood. It's basically like oak barrel wood. There are 3 gold buttons on the front of it.
Okay.
I didn't realize that was a thing.
I am going to press second, third, and first button.
Second, third, and first button.
Yep.
That's
So when you press the second one, a gold coin pops out, but it doesn't pop out of the chest. It pops the third button off and the first button off, and 2 gold coins come out.
ooh.
Oh, wow.
And then
Boop boop. like
the
like
chest
Mario.
just opens right up.
Just like blue, blue,
Oh,
blue.
wow.
3 coins
So I got
and chest.
2 gold coins and whatever's inside.
You're living the life over here, Scotty.
Yeah.
Coins and stuff.
And Scott, remind me of your class.
Rogue.
Okay.
Rogue, the hardest D&D character. Actually, no, it's not. It's the hardest WoW character ever.
Hold on, Scott.
I'm holding.
What are you holding on to?
Yeah, what are you holding on
The
to?
chest.
My D20.
It's just like holding
Oh, it's D20. Yeah.
Oh,
That's fair. That's fair. He's just holding himself. Like,
take a
got
quick
chest.
pee.
Okay, so in here, you see these beautiful, ornate gold boots. You'll be fine. Go pee. Go pee. You see these beautiful gold boots with spiky toes on them. And there's a little note attached to these.
Oh, sorry, is
Isn't
that too
that
loud?
weird hearing yourself?
Yeah, that was weird.
Isn't it weird?
There's a little note in this box that says, "Fly, fly like the wind."
Whoa.
So there's just these boots. They're called the winged boots.
Ooh, those are cool.
Do you wanna know about it?
Sure.
If you want to know about it, you have to roll investigation on them.
Wouldn't it be
Or yeah, what is it?
Perception,
Something.
actually. No, it would be
magic check? To
Magic
see if
check,
they're-
yes.
Arcana.
Yes,
Arcana.
Arcana. That was what I was gonna say. There's something. There's a word for it. Arcana check.
Alright. That is a 21.
Wow. Okay.
Good for you.
Yep. I botched, so you know everything about these.
What about like insight?
You're like, oh, I had one of
So-
these as a kid.
Yeah. You know these are magical. They're magical shoes that once belonged to Icarus.
He flew too close to the sun.
While wearing these boots, you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed. You can use the boots to fly up to 4 hours all at once or in several shorter flights, each one using a maximum of 1 minute from the duration. If you are flying when the duration expires, you descend at a rate of 30 feet per round until you land. The boots regain 2 hours of flying capability for every 12 hours they aren't in use.
Nice.
So they're the winged boots.
That's pretty dope.
That's fancy.
Now you're
All
flying.
right.
That was built by Icarus's father.
Icarin.
Daedalus.
No, yeah, thank you. I was gonna say it's a whole different name.
All right.
Thank you.
So moving on, Scott. That's gonna be your turn there, buddy.
All right. And with that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
That's
I'll
a
wait
fair
for
point.
you.
In the tent?
In the tent, yeah,
So Bill-
he's in there, so
You're up.
Bill
sir.
here.
he's got privacy.
So you have Brohaz in the southeast tent. You're standing by the tattered tent of northwest.
Yeah.
There's a fire in front of you, and you see that Syl has wandered off by the boulders.
Damn, Sil. Just
Yep.
wandering off.
I think I'm gonna wander in this tent to the west.
Okay.
The tattered one?
I can move 30 feet, so
So you can explore this whole tent.
I'm the fire
Oh,
guy.
you're cool. He looks like a dead man.
So it's 10 feet into the tent.
Skeleton?
You notice when you push open the flap that there's a little burn mark on the part where you touched.
Ooh.
And Fire Tart says, "Oh, nothing to worry about. That was just me.
Oh,
I got you all excited for nothing."
were you in this tent?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
looking
why there's
around?
tattered burn holes everywhere.
Ah,
There was a candle in there. I thought it was my sister.
Hey, Flame Tourette.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's just a candle. Darn it.
So you're in there.
well, anything in this tent?
There is a bookshelf that looked like it belonged to the richest man in the world.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Okay.
This is what it looks like here.
Whoa.
So like, there's like
In a tent?
things on the bookshelf.
In a tent?
Not like books necessarily, like
That's dope.
specimens.
Yes,
What
there's
the heck,
specimens,
man?
there's jars, there's potions, there's everything.
Oh,
It
man.
feels like once you walked into this tent that it's like 18 times the size that you thought it was. It kind
Oh.
of goes on.
Harry Potter tent.
Yeah, pretty much.
Classic Harry
TARDIS
Potter
tent.
tent right there.
There's like
Classic.
a dining hall, a dining table,
I was going to say a whole hall.
a dining table in
big
there.
tent.
Wow.
It's the tent is probably 300 by 300 on the inside that you see.
Oh wow.
There's
Okay.
8 beds, and each bed has a foot locker. And there's a little cabinet over at the end behind the dining table, and there's like a little stove, like a little makeshift stove, and yeah, it's well lit.
man.
You can see every crevice in there because there's like these sparkly little lights up above you.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Your imagination is so cute. You're so talented. It's making me tear up.
Oh my god.
Because it's all out of nowhere. Oh. Okay, sorry, ignore me.
Can I take a closer look at what's on the
So in love with
bookshelf?
you.
Sure. Roll investigation.
Investigation. All right. Oh, I rolled a 22.
So there's like literally everything that you want to know or want to see. I mean, there's skeletal remains, there's potions, there's jars, there's cookies, there's forks, and
Cookies?
knives, and
Grab some cookies,
there's
buddy.
jars with swirling flames and creatures inside of them. And
I really
Oh,
want some cookies
God.
right now.
Me too. God damn it. I'm gonna bring
Um,
cookies next time.
shit. So we're trying to find the guy that left this camp recently.
there's books. There's a book with a face on it, a
Is that
book
where we're
with a
looking for the
snake.
person that left this camp?
Holy shit! There's like so many things on this bookshelf. I'm
A
interested.
little overwhelming.
It is a
bit.
little
It's a little
overwhelming.
overwhelming. Look for like
It-
something that you need specifically. What do you need? A weapon, healing stuff,
So you don't have any weapons. You don't have anything.
strength modifiers, like anything. Anything you want, you probably find right now.
Oh, what kind of what
You
characters?
broke.
He's a rogue,
Okay, cool.
but I'm a tiefling, so I got some
Right.
like cantrips and stuff that
Oh yeah, you have wings.
To Google.
I have wings and cantrips
Google we
and
go.
spells.
Cool.
So-
Cool.
I don't have a rapier though.
Okay.
Hey, you can't rapier anyone in the ass. man.
So on the top,
It's really not Buildara's thing. That
so
was-
so this
Fred, I
cabinet,
think
this
his
cabinet
name.
goes like 20 feet
Fred.
up,
Where does this come from?
and it's just cluttered with everything
There's
that
so
you would
much
want
on
to
this
see.
here.
There's so much there.
so much.
But something on the top next to this jar that has like a swirling yellow liquid next to a jar that has a swirling blue liquid and swirling green, so on every color. You see a little like blade kind of sticking out at the end. It catches the light just right, and you kind of see
Ooh.
it. It's up there.
I'm gonna reach for it.
Get that
Pull it
shiny.
out.
How tall are you?
I'm a tiefling, so I think I'm a little taller than a human. I think I'm a little over 6 foot.
Okay, so this is about, I would say, 15 feet up.
Oh, but I got wings. I can fly.
Okay.
I can fly.
So
I can fly up to 30
yeah,
foot.
reach for it. You
So I gotta do a couple flaps just to get up
you
there.
see it up there, and as you fly up, you see like a jewelry box full of rings. You see potions. You see
Oh,
like
man.
bread. You see everything. And
There's
this-
enough on here. You could, if you sold it, you could just that's it.
You
never
grab
have to
for
work
this
again.
this blade and roll a dexterity check.
Dexterity. All right. 9.
9. So it's cold to the touch as soon as you touch it.
Ooh,
It like freezes your fingers a little bit, and you're like, "Wow, that's cold."
that's cold.
So you can grab it if you want. You can see the.
I have clothes on,
Grab
right?
a towel or something.
You do have clothes.
Can I take my shirt and like grab it through my shirt?
Yeah.
Like do one of these.
Classic.
Yeah. Okay, so you grab it and it's in your shirt, and you kind of drop down there.
Just to
And
get it
now
on the
you have
ground
this
and like take a look at it.
Beautiful blue swirled like handle with a little lion head on the bottom of it. And the blade itself comes up kind of like a scimitar, but not a full scimitar. And it's extremely sharp, and the blade is cold to the touch, but the handle is warm.
Ooh.
So it's definitely a magic sword that you found. If you want to know about it, you can roll. Yeah.
I should have done that. Because I always wanted people to know about their thing, but I never knew how to tell them about it.
Roll, because it's magic, roll magic check or investigation, one of the two.
Can I be a fox?
You're a druid, so you can shapeshift.
A roll of investigation.
Okay.
Goes against my intelligence of 3, so I rolled a 12.
Okay, so 12. Okay. So, as you're flying down, your wing flaps over this book, and this book falls and hits the table right in front of you. And it flips open to this rough sketch of a blade that has a lion head as it. It has this little information about this blade there. And it says, the Frost brand sword, right? Dagger in your case. When you hit with an attack using this magical sword, the target takes an extra 1d6 cold damage. In addition, while you hold the sword, you have resistance to fire damage. In freezing temperature, the blade sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. When you draw this weapon, you can extinguish all non-magical flames within 30 feet of you. And it can't be used more than once an hour, that property. So it's called
Wow.
the Frost brand.
The Frost brand. It sounds like I should write this down.
Probably.
Frost brand.
When you hit, target takes 1d6 cold damage.
Okay.
When you hold it in your hand, you have resistance to fire damage. In freezing temperature, the blade sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius.
That's pretty.
And then when you draw this weapon, you can extinguish all non-magical flames within 30 feet.
That's a cold boy. That's a very cold boy. But
You're overwhelmed by every object in this place.
Yeah.
I'll give you the opportunity to look for one more thing if you would like to.
Okay.
That's fair.
Scott, are you back?
Uh-oh.
Oh, this died.
Oh.
Oh,
Scott
no.
died.
Oh no, Scott! voice has died.
Scott is long gone.
Sounded like you've been
Lost
talking,
Scott.
though.
I know that was a thing that was earlier. We heard something where it was coming from before over here.
It must be those headphones.
Scott,
It's gotta be that.
Hello.
Oh, there you are.
how long have you been back?
I've been back for a while.
Well, we were doing it by turn, so.
Um,
Phil was still going.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So yeah, actually, sorry, Bill. I'm not gonna let you look for another thing. You just know that there's a ton of shit in there.
It's like next turn.
All right. Malty is up.
Who's
That's
up?
you.
Oh,
You.
me, Malty?
You're Malty.
I thought you said Hoppy, and I was like, that's not me. Okay.
So same thing I've told everybody else. To the south, there's a 20 by 20 foot tent. To
I
the,
could join him in that fucking awesome tent with all the good stuff.
but you wouldn't know that.
I'm going in there.
Okay.
Your
So
tent looks exciting.
what's your movement?
I don't. I don't
Speed.
know. Where's speed on here? Can't find it.
25 feet.
Thank you. 25. Where is speed?
Right by your thumb. No, your other thumb.
Other than-
Down.
Okay, there.
25 feet.
Found it.
So you can just make it to
Barely make it to
the door.
Yep. Carry
So
on, everybody.
you could yell
Next-
in there if
next
you wanted
level.
to. You could do vocal stuff.
I'll just go in there next turn.
Okay. You kind of catch a glimpse of what's in there when the tattered cover flies open. And you're like, wow, there's a whole thing in there.
Situation
Yeah.
happening inside.
As you paw around on the ground, though, you find somebody's loose. What do you call it? Pocket thing? Chain? No, yeah, like
Little
satchel.
little
You find a little satchel
Coin
buried
purse?
in the in the
coin purse.
in the ground.
Skrilla.
Can I look at it?
Sure.
Sure. Let's look at it.
All right. Roll perception. See what you find.
Skrilla.
Where the fuck is my perception modifier? There you are. 14.
Okay, so in there.
This thing.
So you open up the satchel and you reach in, and you find 18 silver pieces.
Oh jeez.
You want to write these down?
I am trying to find a pencil.
I would
Should I
just
just ignore all this other stuff?
yeah, erase it. It's all gone.
Old pencil marks. Those are in there, man. Those are part of the page now.
So you find 18 silver pieces,
Okay, 18 silver pieces.
4 gold pieces, one PP piece, platinum, is it?
Yep.
PP?
Platinum
Yeah.
piece. PP.
And 40
Gold is
bronze
platinum
pieces.
worth.
You're rolling in cash there.
What was the other one? The last one?
40 copper pieces.
Oh, fuck yeah. How much is a platinum worth? Several gold?
Yeah.
10 gold, I think.
Nice. It's something like that. One of the two.
And then there's a
That's
small. You reach down to the bottom after digging through this change, and you see a very small bottle with a cork in it. It's probably about an inch tall, like this big.
Am I still able
And
to roll
inside of it, there's
on
like a glittery substance.
I know, right? I'm like, it's the fairy dust? Can I look at it, or is my turn
Yeah,
over?
you can look at it.
Then I want to investigate this little bottle.
'Kay.
See if I know anything about it. What would that be?
Just do investigation because you don't know if it is magic or not.
3.
So you don't know what it is at all.
Cool.
What is
It's shiny. It's a shiny thing.
And now it is Baxter's turn. So Baxter, to your southeast, there's a 20 by 20 canvas tent. To your northwest, there is a 20 by 20 tattered and burnt tent, and then north of you, you see that Syl has walked away from the group to a giant pile of boulders.
I think I might go the same kind of direction Syl's going.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start kicking up sticks
Okay.
off the ground because I was just looking up.
How many squares are you gonna walk?
I'll do my max squares. I won't go directly towards him, but I'll go a little bit further to the west.
What's your speed?
30.
30. So on your last step that you take, you step on something, and it doesn't feel like normal ground.
Yeah, this don't feel like normal ground. I'm gonna kick it a little bit more.
So as you kick it, a stick comes flying up out of the ground.
Oh shit! I'm gonna catch it.
Roll a dexterity check.
Oh.
It like popped out of the ground like nothing you've ever seen.
15.
15. All right. You fumble a little bit, but you catch it, and on closer inspection, you see that it's not just an ordinary stick. It's got, hold on.
Just no ordinary stick.
Doesn't look like any stick that you saw.
This doesn't look like any stick I ever seen.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
This is not the stick you're looking for.
Where the fuck would the wands be?
I don't know. It would
That's
be
what I've been looking for. Where
something
the
that I've never
fuck?
found in that book. So
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I was just. Oh.
So, roll a d8 for me.
D8. There's so many different D's.
sure are, Reeves. Sure are.
Only 2.
2?
Yep.
So upon closer inspection, you see that the stick has like some leather wrappings around it. It's probably about 13 inches in length, and on towards the tip of it, there's 2 little spikes that come off, kind of in like a hook form, facing you if you're holding it out. And on the end, it looks like the wood changes into some sort of animal skull.
Whoa.
And it's held in by leather and has 2 blue feathers hanging off the end.
Damn.
That's hot.
You have found a wand.
This stick is better than a normal stick.
This ain't no stick.
I like that. I think I'll keep this stick as my favorite stick.
So you look at the
Do you have a
mouth,
holster labeled
the
favorite
mouth
stick?
of this
Yeah, I
stick,
got 2 holsters.
and there's a little rolled up piece of paper inside its mouth.
What? Are you trying to say something to me? Little face? All right, come on out of there. What's it say?
It just says fear.
Come on out of there.
It says what?
Fear.
Fear? That's some scary shit, little face. Here, you can have that back. All right.
Oh, all right.
I like this stick.
You don't know about it?
Yeah, I want to know
Roll.
about.
Oh man. Some scary shit.
I'm pretty proficient in Arcana, but I still only rolled a 9er.
So
Solid 90.
you notice that on that back of the paper, it actually told you what it was.
Whoa, unroll.
Yeah.
Flip it over.
So this wand has 7 charges for the following properties. It regains 1d6 plus expended charges daily at dawn.
Damn.
If you expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the wand crumbles into ash and is destroyed. It's called the Wand of Fear.
What does it look like?
And then
So it's the third one down.
That's spooky.
oh, bitching.
Like the best one on there.
Yeah, that's a pissed off wand right there.
Not a happy boy.
So it's like a muskrat on the bottom.
It just looks like
How many charges does it have? 7?
7 for the following properties. First one is command. This property, while holding the wand, you can use an action to expend 1 charge and command another creature to flee or grovel,
Nice.
as with the command spell would be.
Ew.
That's a spell save DC 15 on that. The other one is called Cone of Fear.
Fear.
While holding this wand, you can use an action to expend 2 charges, causing the wand's tip to emit a 60-foot cone of amber light. Each creature in the cone must succeed on a 15 wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you for 1 minute.
Oh shit.
While it's frightened, blah, 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 blah.
Normal fear spell.
It basically
Fear, yeah.
can't,
30 feet, runs away.
Can't do shit.
Nice.
Scared of you from
Yeah, it's scared of you. You can't do anything, basically.
Classic fear, man.
This is a spooky wand.
Super spooky.
I like this wand.
It's a spooky boy.
Dope. I'm also just gonna kick up a random stick because I need 2 wands. I can't just be walking around with 1 wand. That's crazy. So I just need a stick. Apparently, I can
Out
just.
of control.
I googled it and it was like you can just use a stick.
So you
You can just
kick
use
up a random stick.
Yeah.
And
Really?
it's a stick on the side of it. It says Wand of Basicness.
Wand of basicness. I like this stick.
It like says that
Awesome.
on the
Yeah,
stick.
yeah.
What's up with all these wands where I'm
Why are
standing?
they everywhere?
This ground doesn't feel normal.
You look around you and actually you see nothing but
It's just wands
wands
everywhere.
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 What the fuck?
Where
No
the fuck
sticks.
Did I walk
Well,
up?
I think
Okay.
I'll hold on to this basic one.
There's all these really nice ones. I'm just gonna
And
grab
the
this
magic
basic
one.
bitch.
So now you guys have found, you looked around a little bit. You kind of got a feel for the area. Found some cool stuff. It's getting to be probably about 5 o'clock or so at night. This is in fall time, so the sun's setting pretty quickly on you. The temperature's getting low. It's probably in the 50s, 60s because you're in the mountain plains. You kind of see some clouds rolling in.
Oh, the clowns.
Fuck, the clowns are coming. It's 5 o'clock. Count. The clowns are coming.
And now you're back to now we're back to Syl.
All right, I'm gonna keep trying to pull this staff out of the rock.
Okay.
That would be
With
terrifying.
a
You see a bunch of clowns come over.
23.
23.
Oh,
You have been trying so hard to get this
Damn,
wand
over
out.
here.
It just yanks out and you go flying backwards with it.
Nice.
Oh, big modifier.
So it's a gigantic staff, probably like 4 foot tall, 5 foot tall, pure metal. You don't know what kind of metal it is, but it's just all metal. And it's super light.
It's super hardcore metal, bruh.
Yeah.
It's like metal music.
Like,
Really hardcore, bro. That's so
Yeah,
metal.
you got yourself a nice little wand or staff, sir.
This is just like a regular metal staff or something.
I don't know. You could use your
Alright.
insight about it.
Can I check it out and see what
Oh,
I
yeah.
can figure out about it? Hang on, I gotta back out of this.
He's figuring shit out.
Come on. Skills. Yeah. What am I doing? Insight or
Yeah.
okay? Insight. Ooh, I'm proficient in that. With a goddamn, I'm rolling good. 25.
Okay, so you instantly see one side is all dark elvish. You flip the wand around on the other side and it's common language. And it says the Staff of Power.
Okay.
And on the Staff of Power, it says all of its instructions on how to use it for you.
Nice.
Can you look it up or you need me to tell you?
I'm gonna see if I can look it up.
Okay, the Staff of Power basically, this staff can be wielded as a magical quarterstaff that will grant +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it.
Oh yeah. I
Oh,
just
yeah,
typed
that's
it
it.
in
Yep.
D&D Beyond
There you
and
go.
pulled
That's
it up.
Good old D&D Beyond.
Power strike, spells, and retributive strike.
Sick.
Is that it?
5E.
Yeah, power strike, spells, retributive strike. Yep.
Cool. Yeah, that's it. For
Nice.
this on that, when you hit with a melee attack using the staff, you can expend 1 charge to deal 1d6 force damage to target. Okay.
Even though it says that it's a staff, very rare, and in parentheses requires attunement by a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard.
That's okay. Ignore that part.
I'm just gonna use it as a quarterstaff.
I'll attune you.
It's just he can attune you. He can
Okay.
attune you.
You've been attuned.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I don't know how to
Attunement
attune.
complete.
I think I have to actually do stuff.
Okay,
What is
so
attunement?
what would you like to do, sir?
Just makes it to where, like, you're bonded.
So it's like you can use it like something.
I guess go back to the group and see what those guys, everyone else is doing.
Okay. Hey, Emma, can you move him back to camp?
He's coming on back.
He's got 45 steps to go.
Alrighty.
So 4.5 squares.
Just hustling.
I have a secondary weapon now.
Got massive fucking legs or something. This person's walking, man.
There's something that I have that gives me.
You walk fast.
All right, Mr. Brohaz.
All right. I'm gonna try searching one of the other chests. See if there's
Okay.
any weapons.
So there's the locked chest up by the front, and then the other chest is at the foot of the farthest bed, in between the two beds there. This is like one of those classic treasure chests that you see in pirates and stuff.
All right, I'm gonna go to that and see if I can open it up.
Okay, you do, and it glows bright. And inside of this chest is exactly what you would expect to find in a chest. It's overflowing with gold and gems and silver and golden goblets and cups and you name it.
All right.
Crowns are the crowns.
There's a crown in there.
All right. I'm gonna check out the crown.
Yeah.
So you pull the crown off of this chest and make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. And that's actually a crit.
Okay. So hold on.
Please hold. Do 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 do.
Oh, perfect hold music.
Thank you.
So, as you grab that crown, you the wood splits in various places and eyeballs appear, and then inside, out of the gold and everything, comes a giant purple tongue.
Mimic, run!
And you
Fucking run!
You got away just in time before it bit your hand. It's a mimic.
Fucker! Did I finish that?
Sure. All right. So there's a mimic laying in front of you now. It tried to bite you.
Set it on fire.
All right, I'm gonna put the crown on my head and tell it you messed with the wrong human.
All right. So add a golden crown with 5 rubies and 1 emerald to your inventory.
Okay. Here. Well, I don't think it's that specific.
Oh no, it's that specific.
Oh, it is.
No,
It's-
I mean, for D&D Beyond, I don't think I can.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a golden crown with 1 emerald and 6 rubies to make sense, because there's 7.
I can't, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's
I'll
worth-
add a custom item.
7,000 gold.
Ooh,
Whoa,
Money.
you're rich.
somebody's rich.
Okay. Round.
So this mimic has
Hold on. What was it? Golden crown.
golden crown with 1 giant emerald, and then 6 rubies.
Oh, fuck yes.
Ruby.
I want that.
know,
And how much?
It's worth 7,000 gold pieces.
Wow.
No, it's just a random.
Someone's rich.
You have a whole shelf to explore.
You've got a lot to do, boo.
You're in here too.
I'm about to be soon. I just want a healing potion and then I'm good.
Alright, so is that it? Or...
No, it's gonna attack you. It got the jump on you, dude.
Alright. But, yeah.
So does a 15 hit?
Not if I use shield.
Did you have your shield equipped?
No, I have a spell called shield. It adds +5 to my armor class as a reaction.
All right.
As a reaction.
Yep.
So it doesn't hit?
No.
All right. So you're stuck in a room with a mimic. You can yell out to your friends if you need to.
Hey guys, there's a mimic in here.
Oh fuck! What was that?
All right, have fun with that.
You
Nobody's
got
coming.
this.
I have a whole
all- this
shelf
is all
to
you did.
explore.
I'm busy sitting by the fire.
All right, so that's gonna do it for Brohaz, and now it's Bill.
I'm wondering about these like jars that have swirly stuff that have all the different colors in there.
Okay.
Can I don't know. I don't know a lot about magic. I'm wondering what I could find out though about them.
I don't know.
Um,
I mean, they're jars with lids.
On my way.
yeah, I was thinking like, how many colors are there? How many are there?
Like 10.
10.
You name a color, it's there.
Oh.
Chartreuse.
Can I open a
real
green
color.
one?
Yes. So you open a green one right in front of you,
Mm-hmm.
and the swirl slowly comes out like smoke.
Oh, that's cool.
Does
And
it smell?
It just poofs up even bigger now. And you start coughing uncontrollably.
Oh no.
So you put the lid back on, or are you going to keep it open?
I'm gonna keep it open, but I think I'm gonna try and like make my way towards the exit of the tent.
Okay.
Kind of back up a little bit.
You keep it open, and it's filling up this room like 1 square foot a quarter of a second. So it's like
The jar's still on the shelf, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just poofing out smoke. You're coughing uncontrollably. So you're going to run for the door?
I'm reconsidering that. I think I want to put the lid on the jar. I want to put the lid on.
Okay, so you put it on, and it shuts, and there's nothing more coming out of it, but there's just this green smoke still expanding in the room. And you're coughing and coughing and coughing.
I'm gonna grab the red jar,
Okay.
and I'm gonna run out the tent.
All right, make dexterity saving throw.
Grabs what I'm pulled.
Yeah.
Oh,
You make a dexterity saving throw, too.
I'm at the door.
Yeah.
Great.
17.
21.
21.
I literally just critted.
So you run out the door, and you don't see Malty Mouthfeel
thank
there. And she just, like, backflips over you as you're coming out. It's like this crazy somersault backflip.
I'm also like an animal farmer.
And you don't trip over her, and you secure your jar very well. And you run up to the campfire, which is about 10, 20 feet away from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're standing at the campfire now.
Okay. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Brutal.
And now, through the, like, burn holes of this tent, you just see green
shit.
coming out.
Let's let that tent air out a little bit.
Okay.
What did you do?
I'm really. I think I'm gonna open this red jar.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold the jar and I'm gonna open the lid, and if too much comes out, I'm gonna close the lid.
So a red swirling thing happens the same way, and you just feel like immense heat on your face, and it is burning and burning.
Okay,
and
we're
burning.
closing the jar.
And you close it, and then
I think I know what this
Heat?
jar
Whoa.
does.
Heat, yeah.
little heat
We
cloud comes
nailed
up.
it.
All right. Does it make me cough as much as the green one?
Didn't make you cough at all. You're just like, wow, that's hot.
Okay.
Like when you open
All
the
right.
stove.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
and you're like,
Makes sense.
The heat
All right.
from
Yeah.
the stove.
All right. I think I got what these jars are doing now. I think I
Never
figured
open a
out.
jar toward your face, we've learned.
Yeah.
Always open a jar facing away from you for magic purposes.
Okay,
Yeah.
now
I
it's
think
up
we
to
learned that
Malty.
today.
Yeah.
Malty, it's on you.
It's on me.
I bet the blue one's cold.
After what we've been witnessing, I think you might be
I wonder
right.
what purple.
Ooh, are there all the colors? He
Well,
said
yeah,
10,
it
so
says
you
there's
took-
all the
there's
colors.
2 added, so there's 8 left. Okay. So I'm going to go into that bad boy.
Pour.
Pretty sure I can.
Is there still green smoke?
You're outside of the door now, right? Just
What's
outside.
his name?
You're just outside?
Yeah, by the campfire.
Brohaz is in a room by a mimic and no one cares.
We're like, meh. Well, I'm way
We
too
were in-
far
we were
away
in a
to be
separate
able to get
tent.
there,
Yeah, you
so
are.
we could not even get to
I
him
don't
in
even
time.
know if we heard him because we were in
So
our own
you
tent.
enter this tent that's filled with this green smoke,
Right.
and you just start coughing uncontrollably.
Right.
And make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I think we should leave
Or
the
Constitution,
doors of the
excuse me.
tent.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. So 11.
11. All right, you're poisoned for 5 minutes. So you're
buddy.
not going to take any
Hey.
damage, but your movement speed is cut in half.
Okay. Movement speed is cut in half.
Because you're coughing and coughing. You can't move. It was
I can't breathe really well. Okay. When I came in, can I like leave the door open so it starts to air out?
Starting
Okay.
to air out.
Okay. And I'm going to roll a perception check or a whatever check on whether or not I know what any of these are.
Okay.
Those jars.
Just the jars.
I don't know what would be. Yeah.
Cool.
Or
Can you even see
literally,
the fog?
literally anything on
I
the
would do
shelf
magic.
that I'm looking at.
Magic check. Arcana.
15.
So, due to the fact that you saw Bill, green was poison and red was heat, you kind of get the idea of what the colors are going to be.
Can I just make a mad grab and grab all the other ones and run out of the tent?
You could carry 3 because they're
They're pretty big.
sizable.
Okay. I'm going to grab purple,
Okay.
blue,
Okay.
and orange.
I got the red one right here.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
What is that? I was going to ask you.
Okay, so
It's
add
just crystal light.
add purple, blue, and orange swirling jars to your inventory, and you're gonna run out.
Yeah,
Okay, that's all the movement you have.
I might.
Do you want to open any, or are you good?
Can I or?
I'll allow you to open one.
Okay, purple, orange.
Do I have the red in my inventory?
Yeah. Red swirly jar.
Purple, orange, blue. Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Purple, orange, blue. I'm going to open the purple one.
Purple one. You open the purple one, and you just see darkness fall within a 10-foot radius of you, and everything is pitch black, and you hear sinister laughter everywhere.
Oh, God.
That's
Ooh,
echoing.
I like that one.
And you start to feel your skin crawling and like
Just
feel like it's
spookiness?
like burning from the
That's-
inside out.
That is necromancy, right there. I'm going to close that bad boy real fast.
So you
and-
close it, and it makes like this backward shrieking sound as you, and everything starts to get bright, and the purple just dissipates into the
Well,
air.
that's pretty.
Seemed like the
Well, that
coolest
was
one
creepy
so
as
far.
fuck. That was creepy AF.
And now it's on Baxter.
All right. I think I'm gonna go try and help that mimic. That seems like the only threat right now.
Okay.
You're a good
Because
person.
then we gotta get on the road.
We're
There's
just assholes.
we gotta
Yeah.
we gotta help save this
We're dicks.
help save this little fire guy, and the only way we can do that.
Yeah.
To get that guy out of the
Fire Tard McFire Pants is just sitting there like, wow, this is
He's like, "What are you guys doing?"
is not moving along like I thought it would.
All right, I'm gonna rush back into that place with my newfound
How many spots can you move?
30.
You
think we
can
make
make it to.
Which beer can I grab in here?
Whatever one you want, I'm pretty sure. Let's
I
see.
don't wanna just like take
20,
one.
30. You make
Probably
it back.
can.
I'm gonna allow you to make it to the entryway so you can see it. In
I can
there.
see in it. Can I see
Yeah.
the thing?
You can see the mimic, and you can see Broha is standing right beside it.
I want to try out these new.
Is anybody's key lime? Alright, I'm doing key lime.
I'm gonna try out these new wands.
Okay.
I'm gonna whip them out, spin them a whole bunch,
The basic bitch and the spooky bitch.
spin them a whole bunch, and I'm gonna shoot some magic missiles in there.
Okay. I think those just hit.
Yeah, they just hit. Unless,
Spinning them like a revolver.
yeah.
That is the classy way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 total.
9 points against the mimic, right in his mouth.
So you just Broha's just standing right there. You just see these magic missiles go right around him and stick into this mimic chest that's like about to attack him and bite him,
Nice.
and then knocks it back a few feet. And now we're back to Syl.
All right.
Sylvia Plath.
I'm gonna come charging over to the tent that Brohas and the mimic are in,
Emma.
and I'm gonna stand next
Can
to.
you move
Oh yeah, I got you. I'm on it.
I'm gonna stand next to Baxter, and I'm gonna point the new staff that I have
Okay.
at the mimic,
Okay.
Already right there. Oh no.
because this thing's pretty badass actually. And I'm gonna use. Oh shit. Better not do fireball, because that'll just destroy the entire tent. This thing's got like a shitload of spells that I can use. I'm gonna use a magic missile.
Okay, do it. I'm gonna use the dirty plate. I don't care.
Magic missile. Oh wait, hang on. Previous. What do I use? Oh wait, how do I? Oh, there we
Are you
go.
casting as the first level or second level?
Well, I just critted on that, so.
Well, you don't have to roll.
Oh yeah, never mind. It's only like because it has listed what spells are in this staff, and it's only first level.
Okay, so that's
What?
1.4.
Did I get it?
I think I just hit, dude.
Yeah,
So you roll
I
damage.
forgot about that. I haven't done magic stuff in a while.
Good old Maggies.
1d4. Give me that d4. I need d4.
Give him the D. 4.
It is 1d4 plus 1, so 2 whole points of damage.
All right.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So your magic missile just like bounce right off the outside of it.
I should have cast what I was going to do first.
Because it's 3 bolts.
What?
It should be 6 because it's 3 darts.
Hang on, I got to open this up again.
Fair point. We're just hanging out.
Oh, with first. So first. Oh yeah, I guess this is 3 darts. Okay, so that's the first one is 2 points of damage. Second one's gonna be 4 points of damage,
Nice.
and third one is gonna be 3 points of damage.
Alrighty. Okay.
So that's 9 total?
Yep.
Uh huh.
Such a sneaker.
Why?
Where's your camera?
On my laptop.
Okay, good.
I actually really like this this staff.
Good.
That's pretty badass. I wonder if I can recharge the charges though, because that would. Probably staff. Oh yeah.
Charge your staff?
Okay, yeah, so the charge has 20 charges for the following properties, which is Powered Strike, where I can just beat someone with it and do an extra 1d6 damage. I can cast spells that it has.
Awesome.
It's also got Retributive Strike, which is pretty badass.
What is
I can
Retributive Strike?
I can use an action to break the staff over my knee or against solid surfaces, performing a Retributive Strike. The staff is destroyed and releases remaining magic as an explosion that expands to fill a 30-foot radius sphere centered on it. I have a 50% chance.
What?
Hang on, it gets better. I have a 50% chance to instantly travel to a random plane of existence, avoiding the explosion.
What?
If I fail to avoid the effect, I take force damage equal to 16 times the number of charges
Holy
remaining.
16 times?
Times the number of charges remaining,
Fuck that.
up to a maximum of 20, so 16 times 20 if I don't
You'd be
do anything
fucked,
else with it.
basically.
Every other creature in the area must make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw. On a failed
So
save,
that is like a last attempt. Like,
yeah.
Like last resort. Everybody's
I can-
gonna die if I don't do this.
I can basically self-destruct if
Yeah,
I
exactly.
want to.
That's exactly what that is. That's really good.
But yeah, so the staff has 20 charges for
Where's
following
that?
properties. The staff regains
14?
2d8 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn.
That's fucking
So,
ridiculous. You
as
just
long
be
as-
like, oh no, everybody's gonna die.
Yeah.
Chuh!
I have Cone of Cold at 5th level, Fireball at 3rd level, Globe of Invulnerability at 6th level,
All built in.
Hold
Okay, so-
Monster,
Yes, all
Levitate,
staff.
Lightning Bolt, Magic Missile, Ray of Enfeeblement, and Wall of Force.
You motherfucker.
All
All built
built
the
in.
best weapon.
Not really. It was
Ever.
random. He gave himself that weapon.
That's true. Found it.
All right, Brohaz, you're up.
That's cool.
And
I
it's-
You're in
love
front
the
of a
fact that you
mimic.
can literally just be like, smash.
It can also be used as a
explosion.
quarterstaff too, so I can just go around and hit people with it.
Smack people. That's awesome. It's so multi-useful.
Brohaz, you're up. Oh
Mm.
God, you're
Okay,
dead.
We lost
Hang on
Scott
one sec,
again. We
Scott.
lost Scott again. Hold on, Scotty.
Scott, you need to recharge your
We're
batteries.
recharging you real quick.
Yeah.
All
Bro,
right.
are you there?
Speak.
There we go.
You're back, buddy.
Alright. I am going to use Magic Missile as a second level spell.
Okay.
Alright, and...
It's like
here,
fucking
that
Harry
is
Potter up in this.
For
Yeah.
real. For real.
Everyone's just throwing
Magical.
magical.
I can't hear him.
Okay, create one more dart. So that's 4 darts. Alright, so 3, 6, well, 3 plus 3, plus 2,
17.
plus 5.
Okay.
So 3 plus 3 plus 2, that's 8, plus 5, that's 13 points of damage.
Nice, dude. So this mimic is just getting chipped away at.
Do they actually like break down like a box would?
Yeah, it's just the chest is disintegrating, getting splinters and like dents in the metal. And
Are they magical chests?
no, mimics
Are
are
they a
just
creature?
magical.
They're creatures that can turn
shapeshifters.
into they
They're
can
like
turn into
shapeshifters.
inanimate
Okay, and
objects.
They're
always turn
able
into
to
chests
take
for
on
some
the
fucking
form of
reason.
inanimate objects to lure creatures to their doom.
Every
So-
creature wants a chest full of gold. So
Exactly.
That's fair. I get it. Okay. Moving on. Sorry. Carry on.
Okay, so now that's all you're gonna do, I think, right?
Yeah.
All right, now it's Bildaro.
Bill here. I'm going to
Classic.
Aww.
run over to that
Leon
tent
move.
with the mimic.
You're gonna run over to the tent with the mimic, okay?
Running over.
Plenty of time. You've got like a million feet.
Yeah, you make it in.
You definitely make it.
Can I see the mimic?
Oh yeah.
You're there.
All right. I'm gonna
It's a
cast
little
my
foursome in that tent right now.
firebolt cantrip.
Okay.
You can't even fit y'all up in that tent. I don't think you even fit
I
all the
don't-
way in there. You're like in the doorway.
It's 20 by 20, so.
It's literally there's so many people in here right now.
Yeah, but the tent's 20 by 20.
Barely fitting.
I don't remember at all how to do
We're in less than 20 by 20 feet.
it. Firebolt cantrip.
Right here.
Oh yeah, should just be
Really?
Firebolt. Look at that.
Oh, you're
like-
right there.
Right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. I'm
This
thinking like tall wise.
15 feet.
Because people are tall.
That's 15 feet.
You're right. People are only a foot
Do you
wide.
want roll?
yeah. So
I'm like 2
roll
feet
and
away,
add
yeah.
your spell attack bonus.
Okay.
Baby is
All right.
2 feet. Ooh, rough one, buddy.
I rolled an 8. 2 plus 6.
So you
Six
you
is good.
muster up a firebolt and shoot it into the tent, and it bounces right off the mimic and flies through the roof.
Oh.
Does it hit the roof?
Yeah.
Does it
It
set
goes
the tent on
straight
fire?
through. No, it just goes straight through, and you see it singe, and now it's like smoldering a little bit.
Like the edges of the hole?
Yeah.
I
yeah.
tried, guys. Sorry.
All right, so now it is on.
They didn't catch on fire, lucky.
Well, I guess shit. It was supposed to be the mimic before your turn, Bill,
Oh no.
but now it's gonna
Okay,
be
we'll just
yeah.
say that you were like really excited.
I was really excited.
You ran and they're all fast.
I was too excited. I didn't aim.
Yeah,
So there's 3 of you, 4 of you,
4 of them in there.
5.
Well, including the mimic.
Yeah, there's only 4.
Including,
Thing.
I'm the fox.
Oh, so you're out.
I'm a druid in fox form.
Ah,
I just
makes sense.
live as a fox.
I just
Cool.
Yeah.
thought of something.
So
like chihuahuas.
That's
Full
where we're at right
Leon,
now.
Full circle.
so the mimic is
back
going
around.
to attack. There's 4 of you in there.
Yeah.
The mimic is going to attack 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, Baxter.
Baxter can.
Row.
He's gonna jump himself up like a chest would, and he's gonna,
He's gonna what? He's gonna what?
you know, like a chest jumps, like they would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A video game.
Okay, like the little, like when you find a chest in like a game and they're like, look at me, pick me, I'm an item that you want to find. That?
I don't know. It feels more aggressive than that.
It's more like fuck
Read up
you.
Can
Yeah.
you get me one of those things that has
I will fuck your
D6s
life.
in it?
Yeah, I don't know. It seems
There
like
should
not
be
a
one
thing
that
a
has a
chest
bunch
would
of
do in
D6s.
general.
Yeah,
All right.
chats don't have legs.
So he's
Yeah,
gonna-
yeah, how?
Yeah.
He's gonna bite at you. He's gonna bite at you.
Ah,
You're
All
not
right.
gonna have a leg once his chest's done with you.
bite me, box.
Does 13 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So this mimic just hops up and shapeshifts in the air and comes and bites you
Oh, fuck.
with a oh fuck. With 11 points of damage.
Ow, fuck.
He nipped you real good.
Yeah, goddamn, get off me.
And now he just shapeshifts back and goes over. What?
You guys ever seen what a mimic looks like when it shapeshifts out of like in whatever form?
Yeah, they're gross.
It's a gray, nasty, muscular, veiny, organy bag
Let me
and
see.
pumps.
Show me.
That's what they describe it as. It looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
When
Yeah.
it's not in actual like. When
like
it's
a
not in,
funnel.
it's like a gross, nasty. Yeah.
So now that the mimic had a turn, it's now
It
multi
literally is.
mouthfeel.
Okay.
Heard she's a distant cousin of
I
Hoppy.
just got out of that freaking weird.
I wonder what Hoppy's up to these
I'm
days.
actually gonna run
I
back into
wonder.
the tent that I was in. Has the smoke dissipated at all?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go back in there
Okay.
and look at the shelf again.
Okay.
At more stuff.
Yeah.
I would like to do a perception check and see if there's anything I can see in there that is either like a battle axe
Yeah.
or anything that could be potentially like magical weapons.
Okay, go for it.
Should I do an Arcana check, an
You
intuition
should do
check, a
investigation.
perception, and investigation? Okay. Oh, natural crit
Okay. So
Nat
you
20?
find
plus whatever. the fuck.
leaning up against the entryway to this tent. You see a battle axe that's just laying against the wall. Oh yeah, shit, that was easy.
The dwarfs in me likes the battle axe.
Let me just find the battle axe. maybe
Thanks, you do your
real
thing.
quick.
Quickly write it down.
While I do that, hold on. Where the fuck are axes?
Do you guys ever like write way too hard when you write, or are you soft writers?
I'm just very bad at writing anytime. I don't ever write anymore.
But do you write
I
hard,
always
or do
I
you
always
like...
end up like squeezing the pen or pencil really really hard.
Me too. So when you erase it, is it hard for you to erase, or is it easy for you to erase?
I'm in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look like you're like me. Like you're a fairly
It's-
hard presser.
Yeah, I guess fairly hard, but medium.
Yeah. A Schmedes. I always used to break the tip on my mechanical pencils.
Yeah,
I'd always like
I still do that
shatter
a
it
lot.
whenever I was trying to write. Yeah.
Too little.
Yeah. That means you're a hard writer. That means you use pressure. It's whenever I'm erasing I can realize that I write way too rough.
I don't usually like press really hard. It's just squeezing the pencil really hard to
You
where my
squeeze
hand.
really
Yeah,
hard,
where
but
my
you-
like
you're a
hand just
light
starts
writer?
hurting. Yeah.
But you know what
I definitely
pencil
hurt my hand when I write.
never hurts your hands?
A dick?
A dick. A Dixon Ticonderoga.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Actually brought that full circle.
Dixon Ticonderoga, the pencil of champions, and
yes.
writers and readers.
The pencil of
Pencil
choice.
of champions.
Pencil of choice for the Brewbarian happy hour.
It
pencil
is.
of choice.
It really is. If you couldn't tell.
For it's the pencil of choice for impeached President Donald Trump.
Legitimately. Dixon
Did
Ticonderoga.
Scott
Everybody
die?
look at it.
Yeah,
Alright, we're
Ticonderoga.
sponsored for this.
Dixon Ticonderoga.
Sponsor us. Sponsor us. Okay.
My character's name is Dixon.
My name is Dixon Ticonderoga. Can you imagine
He'd
that?
be like
A
a
point Dixon.
maybe that or
He
got a
sounds like it'd be
pencil.
like some kind of tycoon.
yeah, that's the thing. But like a
Okay,
Wild
so
West.
Yeah.
My name is Dixon
Malty.
Ticonderoga.
you pick this axe up, and on closer inspection, you realize it's not quite really an axe, but more of a mace-shaped axe. It's got like a creepy-looking purple face on it.
Ooh, creepy mace.
Or faces.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi.
When you grab this axe mace, it actually screams. You just hear screaming. "Ah!"
my.
Right?
Oh my, screaming.
So,
Okay. I'm literally just gonna write screaming.
and then it
Exclamation
just
point.
shuts up. I mean, it's just like a no, more like a ghastly scream. Yeah, exactly like that.
Like that, and then it just stops.
The fact that you can do that.
Oh, you should hear my being murdered scream.
No thanks.
I actually got like trained in theater
Okay,
how to do
so
that.
let me tell you about the axe. Do you want to know about that?
I would really like to know
then
about the
roll,
axe. Let me
roll
just
and
roll.
see if you know about
17 plus
on what. What are you rolling?
perception.
Okay, cool. So yeah,
20.
you know it.
20, bitch.
You know it because right behind
Cool.
where you found this mace, on the wall, it actually says Mace of Terror.
Cool.
And then it has its instructions on the wall. It's like somebody put it there to be seen because they were tired of it. So this is the Mace of Terror. We're going to call it the Axe of Terror, so you have whatever it's called, advantage.
Because I was going to say.
So
I'm an axe
this
manager.
magic weapon has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action, blah, 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 to release a wave of terror. Each creature of your choice within a 30-foot radius extending from you must succeed a DC 50 wisdom saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute. And we all know what frightened does.
They pee their pants?
Yeah, and runs away and can't do
Ooh,
anything.
that looks really cool.
The mace regains 1d3 expended charges daily. Down, let me see. Yep, that's it.
Yeah?
So we'll call that the Axe of Terror.
Well, yeah. it'll just
Okay,
be the axe.
so that's what you find.
So whatever that stat is on 5th edition is probably fine?
Correct.
Okay. Ooh, 3 charges, okay.
All right, so you found it, and
Sweet.
you're in there.
Thanks.
And now it's Baxter's turn.
Okay.
Baxter's gonna, now that he's tested out these wands, he's gonna,
Sorry.
remember some of his old spells.
Whoa. Getting a little too
Your
close.
tooth is just getting out of hand over here.
That wasn't a 2. That was actually the chair this time.
Oh, okay, that's fair. If you could repeat it, then you're right. He's just tooting a bunch, like he's just letting him.
Yeah, I just...
Might as well.
That's my Shatner for
All right, I'm gonna use.
That's why Shatner sat like this all the time.
Yeah.
Because he was Shatnering himself.
Shatner shat himself.
No, you can't just say that.
Guys, do
I
yourself
can't picture William
on the
like
way
that.
home tonight, do yourself a favor and listen to
His Christmas
Shatner
album
Claus.
is the most beautiful thing. I want to listen to it.
I'm using Fireball. I'm gonna burn this bitch down.
Yes, bring out your fire pumps.
So bad. It's so good.
Is it just really that bad? Like, just,
There you go. Ready? Where's the chair?
it was a silent, horrible toot that we're all gonna smell in 5 minutes.
I rolled an 18 to hit this bastard with a fireball.
You hit him, and it catches on fire.
Wait, fireball?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Tell us what a fireball does again.
Going up.
It is a brat streak flashes from my
A brat?
wand,
Oh, a bright
and
brat.
at a point I choose, and then blossoms with a low roar into explosion of flames.
It's beautiful.
But
What's the radius on that?
20 feet. But
Okay.
Baxter has a thing
I
where
forgot about it.
I think
Yeah, where you can shape it.
multiple people who I don't want it to hit won't get hit.
Okay. So how much damage does it do?
It's gonna do a whole fucking lot.
Does
saving
Roll
throw.
have to, roll any saving
Is
throws
that on the
or
ground?
anything?
Nope.
Is that on the ground?
No. I would tell you if it was on the ground. I'd be like, hey, baby, eat this. It was on the ground.
It doesn't actually say a saving throw. Oh, I guess it has to beat a DC 14. Spell save DC, or you have to beat a
They have to beat it.
dexterity saving throw.
Doesn't beat it. Catches it on fire.
Oh shit. Okay, then it's gonna be.
Fucking fire.
This one's it. CX. 13.
Just catching shit on fire. Casual. Casual Sunday night.
Fire inside of a canvas tent.
Did your dad tell you I almost caught our house on fire? So I was in the kitchen and I was using a little paper towel and I was working with rubbing alcohol and I go to light something on fire and I forgot that I had just been using rubbing alcohol and the paper towel like bursts into flames. And his dad's like, "Oh my god!"
Nice.
Oh, okay, it was bad. And you walked in like 10 minutes later.
It's gonna blow up for 30 points of damage.
All right.
Shit, son.
Yeah, big old. And it's pretty much gonna. I guess a 20 foot. How big is this tent?
20 by 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna just incinerate the tent. And so we'll just be.
Four of you guys in there.
We'll
in
just
a
be-
flaming tent.
But I can mold. There's
So-
a thing. I can like meld the stuff around it so there's no friendly fire on my attacks.
Good at you.
So yeah,
Do you
after
ever see those
the fire
comics
comes
where
out.
like something blows up inside of a building and just the whole building flies up?
Yeah.
So that's exactly what happens in here. And the tent just reaches so high that it disintegrates in the air.
Nice.
What are you
And
talking about?
you've never seen that?
Like where like nothing else on the outside catches on fire, it just goes poof,
Like
and like goes
like
down.
a water.
Like a cartoon. I was gonna say like a
Yeah.
cartoon thing, and just goes poof,
Yeah.
roof of
and
the
nobody else
house
catches.
goes like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that happens, and then the tent disintegrates in the air.
And everyone looks like that too. They're
Yeah.
not hurt at all, but
They all have
Like
the black.
shocked.
Yeah. They all have the black smears on their face.
Yeah.
And then everybody's kind of looking around, and they don't see a mimic anymore. It's not
Hell
there.
yeah.
Oh, poor Mimi.
They don't see anything in
He got
fact.
fucked.
The beds are on fire.
Fucked hard.
The chests are long gone. There's nothing. The pole is just sitting there smoking in the middle.
Since that chest was locked and burned to a crisp, can I go through the remains and see?
Oh, there's nothing there. It's all done. It's all gone.
No.
There's a giant crater in the ground with the pole still standing, smoking.
I don't know what phones did that.
And yeah, you guys get a share of 450 experience points.
Nice.
Just them in the four of them in the tent.
Yeah, whoever attacked.
I was in the tent.
So
I
125.
missed.
I was the only one that didn't go in.
125 each.
Just
I
doing
guess I
my-
have
That's not right.
36,000.
I'm just spending my time trying.
115 each. No, 112.50.
What was the total?
50?
What was the total?
What?
What was
Just
the total?
it just
experience?
it doesn't matter. 120 points each, people.
I want to know what the original was.
450.
Technically,
Yeah,
it'd be
112.50.
112.5. Yeah.
So everybody splits 120, or everybody's gets
How do
120
I
except for you.
I have
I know, I don't get one.
36,000 experience points. That's so much.
Yeah,
I have-
sorry, that's all.
I have 42,696 experience points.
What the fuck, you guys?
These
We're level
These
8.
are like
Yeah.
our longest.
I'm a level 7 monk and a level 1 cleric.
That's why I wanted to bring this character back. Alrighty.
Good stats happening.
A rogue that's an arcane trickster.
How much experience do you have?
I have 34,120. I had
Dane
to
still is
rebuild
the highest XP.
Rohod from memory because one of my hard drives went kaput and he was on that.
Oh.
So we're approaching the 2-hour mark on the stream, and it's about 10 o'clock. What are you guys feeling?
Pick back up next week.
All right.
We could do it.
Yeah.
So the campfire is going. You guys see a tent right there that has, like I said, 8 beds inside of it.
Shall we take a nap, my darlings?
Yeah, I'm
Oh
tired.
yeah, I think
Everyone
that's
down
a great
for a
place
long
to go
sleep. Okay. I don't know where the Brit. Sorry, I had something stuck in my throat there for a minute.
Yeah,
y'all
that was
want?
weird.
I don't know what just happened there. Y'all want to take a nap?
I want to go to sleep.
All right,
Sure.
let's take a nice little sleepies.
Sleep time.
Solid 8 hours. See y'all in the morning.
Alrighty. And that's it for the
Sleep
Brewbarian
safe.
podcast, the Twitch stream.
We did it.
You guys are now on a new adventure with your old characters.
Happy New
I
Year.
really like
Here,
Brewbarian,
everybody.
so I'm thrilled about that.
I know. I
Yeah.
miss the characters,
This
that's
is
why.
exciting.
This is
What
dope.
happened?
I've
I
been
miss
wanting to
these
play as
characters.
Syl
Yeah,
again.
you guys. So these are the characters I started watching you guys as when I started watching your stream.
Yeah, we did solid.
Back when we started fucking.
Yeah, we
Solid.
were fucking real hard, but not dating
Whoa.
yet. I used to watch you guys real hard. I'm very into it. I used to send him inappropriate things, thought he'd be very nervous for D&D.
Oh.
He'd be all red in the face during D&D. He'd be like, oh goodness gracious.
All right, that's it.
Bye.
Bye.